Get her done.
I'm excited to say Julie of ECG 2017. Woo! Oh my word! What an exciting 24 hours. They went really slow at times and really flat at others. It's just been a crazy time. So we're here. There are, well, let's see, 4 or 5 of us here. We still have kids here that have been part of this adventure with us. We're still over here at Deborah's house at headquarters, and it's just been.
She hasn't kicked us out yet.
Yeah, it's been pretty awesome.
Never ever.
Yeah, so it's been nice, and we're gonna just crash for, I don't know, the next 24 hours. Like, I don't know, we'll probably be back on. Who am I kidding? But I just like, I don't even know like how to recap what has happened because there's so many little pieces and parts to all of this. So what we thought we'd do is kind of share individually like the things that have been significant to us and what we, the kind of things that we experienced from this particular event. We like to recap this individually. When we first came into the welcome, it's like, oh my gosh, look at all this crazy stuff. We got challenges, we got sessions, we got it on this platform and that platform, and these people are doing this. And actually at the very beginning, we lost Wi-Fi, and losing Wi-Fi, we had to remake like all of our links for our video chats twice. And then in the meantime, everybody's just running with it. It was so cool to see that it just was seamless for everybody else because they just weren't even, it was like no effect. They just went on. So that was pretty cool. And to be able to see people run with it and adapt and adjust was really, really cool. On our side, we were stressed. On your side, just like, yeah, let's just make it work. Here we go. So is it okay if we kind of go in this direction? What do you guys think? All right. Start off with Matt, and Matt can share kind of a recap from his end and some of the things that he got to experience while doing this, and moving on. Boom.
All right. All right. In the this, and I was like, and together and get what we need done, and we can talk what we had to do. We knew what our what we were missing in the very beginning, the first couple of minutes that we were down. We knew that it's going to be once we get it up and running. So I think with that, and participated. We knew that we owed it to you to get everything up and running and do the best thing we could to make sure that Wi-Fi or hardwire was going to be working for you guys. And then so one of my early takeaways was this. Once we got it running, let me see if I can get that going, was the monkey. And this was like, we were so happy that we were up and running and that we didn't have any more issues. And you guys just rolled with it. Once we were live again, you guys just took it and ran with it. And that just makes it all the more better for us. Some of the other things that I saw was the challenges, of course, starting with the first one. Again, the slides, it's just amazing to see everyone just hop on in. And before you know it, with a blink of an eye, we had over 40 submissions for the slides. And that's something that we look at, I do too, going back a couple days from now, I'll go back and reflect on it. And I'll pick up, oh, this is, and it allows me to get to know you guys a little bit more. You guys will have times put up pictures of your family or your classroom, and it kind of connects me to you. And that way, when I see you at conferences and things like that, I'm like, oh, I know you. Even though this is the first time I met you, I know you because I've seen, I've talked to you guys online, and I've seen pictures of your family and your pitfalls, and some people were going through some health issues, and we learned, and it just brought us all a little bit closer as a community. And that's kind of what this is all about, is being a community and having those connections and just growing those closer. For the ones that have been with us for 5 events now, we just get closer and closer, and we just build those bonds of one of the strongest PNLs I've ever seen. So I'm going to leave it at that. So you ready?
That's
We're
right.
going to pass the
computer. Not pass the scope. Pass the
That's
computer.
right.
All right. So this is always fun. It's always emotional, and I always look this tired by the end. But here's the cool thing about this year is all of us at least got to nap at some point in time. Because we didn't do a challenge every single we were able to get some sleep. So that was good. But we didn't sleep long because we were missing it while we were sleeping. So we were back in and loving it. And the thing I always take away is the family, kind of like what you're saying, Kaylin, family, because as a group of the folks that are here in my home, it's a family. And my family opens up our home every year to our headquarters, and my boys look forward to this, and we enjoy it. And Nicole brought her kids over this time, and last time she came and she brought Paul, who Paul rocked the ISTE stage this past summer. If you happen to see that, he did a really good job on a student panel, and so I'm like, hey, I know that kid. He was in my house. And so they came over, but they brought the little ones today, and we have all these snacks. We Jacqueline and Cassie were teaching them what jelly beans not to eat, and so it's kind of fun. But then this out, isn't she precious? And I did get permission to share this. Faith, she wanted some green beans. So we had Sugar sat home with a little baggie of them. And then the other thing that was really, really cool is this is the young boy. He didn't want to go home. And so I'll just play it again in case you did not hear it, but I should turn up my computer, my volume here. So just in case you did not hear it, this was his reaction when he had to go home. I want to stay here for the whole life. So I think that says a whole lot. Not just that he wants to stay here, because it's not the home, it's the people that make the difference. And so even the littlest of kids and even our teenage boys feel at home with you guys and feel like it's a part of their life. And so I thank you for welcoming us into your 24 hours, for staying up with us, for putting up with us. And it's been awesome. And I'm really excited about next year and looking forward to that too. And so I'm going to pass the computer around. And this is like our latest inductee. I'm going to introduce you to my very good friend, Dee. We're all squatting down around the table.
I'm on my knees right now.
So this is my great friend Dee, and she joined us for the first time, and we're excited to have you.
I'm super excited to be here. In fact, I was at another event and showed up about 1:15 in the morning, or this morning, and I slept in a twin bed.
Thank you, Dimitri.
Yeah, and just for a few hours as we ramped up, but it's been such a great moment for me to be here to experience headquarters and to see the hearts and listen to the stories of everybody, because even in the in-between times when this group of people, they weren't live, you should hear their, how passionate they are about, spreading the word about certain pieces of technology, classroom integration, but more importantly, how to support and reach out to you guys and build community. So it's exciting to be here. I felt like my first time here was a lot of absorbing, because these guys are all seniors at this and I'm the rookie, but it was so worth it. So if anyone is interested in participating or being a part of this, I would highly recommend it. It's not anything you're paid to do, but it is definitely intrinsically motivating and exciting event to be a part of. So thank you guys for everything. But yeah, so looking forward to next year. I'll be back, most definitely. All right, who's next?
Jacqueline.
Jacqueline.
I'm just gonna
Do you
share
need
real
some?
fast.
There you go.
I feel naked without him actually. Hi, I'm Jacqueline Rose, and I got to participate, I guess like a year and a half ago, in a sleepover, an ed camp sleepover essentially. And it's crazy, like what Matt and Dee were talking about, the relationships. Really, I think that's the best part, and that's my takeaway, is you meet these people at events like this, and not just in person, but virtually. And then it's the connections that you make afterwards. So there are people that I've connected with on these ed camps that I still connect with, one in particular, mainly, who is just, I think he might be like just the mascot basically of ed camp, and I mean, I'm sorry, Ed Change Global, and really it's the blue eyes that bring it all together and make everything worth it. But really, it is about the relationships. It's about the connections that you make and the avenues and the opportunities that it gives you to build those relationships further. So I encourage all of you that if you have met someone that either shares an interest or that you are connected with now, or really anyone that you want to continue that relationship with, I strongly guarantee you that you will not regret it. Make sure, I know I can't even, and I promise when I'm talking about relationships, it's not just snowball. But really, if you've connected with someone that shares a passion or an interest, or you just feel like you kind of clicked, follow up on that relationship. Vox them, tweet them, connect with them, and build a relationship that's not just a virtual one, that's a true relationship that just happens to be virtual. So that's my parting words. And here is Cassie.
So this year I was thinking, I was like, every other year I get emotional and I shed some tears, which I've already done during one of my sessions, but that's okay. And I was like, that's not gonna happen. And then we started this like final thing, and it's just like, just wells up inside of me. So I'm gonna try to not let it happen, but I can't make any promises, as I say every year. But I wish I could have gone first, because everybody else said what I wanted to. But that's really cool, because it means that we're all taking away this experience. No matter how many people join, how many countries are here, whoever is, present and facilitates or just kind of creeps and lurks and watches the event, even if you don't actually, talk to anybody, you're still able to see the relationships that are being built and the connections that people are making. And that is what this event is all about. And I think that's what keeps us coming back to it, because it's a lot of work. And we hear that all the time. We're like, oh my gosh, that's so much work. It is, but we love seeing the connections that everyone's able to make, and to be able to, I don't think we're providing the opportunity, but you guys just make it happen, because you come together and you're like, yeah, I'm going to go do that event, that ECG thing, and, we're here, we show up, and it's just amazing what we're able to do when we all just 24 hours together. So I just want to say thank you to everybody that joins and watches and is part of the event, for all the sharing that you do on social media, and those kind of things. It just means a lot. You guys are always here to support us. And I also have to say thank you to, without all of these folks every year, like it wouldn't be possible. And I'm not going to lie, that stuff was happening. I don't even know what I was doing. I was just kind of like watching in awe of Jamie and Matthew and Deborah and like Deborah's husband, and they were just trying to sort it out. And I was like, I have no idea what's happening. So I can't take any credit for that, but they were amazing with just getting it figured out. And there was some stress, but hopefully none of you really felt that too much. And I think they did a great job with, making the transition smooth from the crazy, oh my gosh, the internet's out, to making it so that nobody even knew that really happened. And it was incredible. So props to these amazing folks around me. All right. Wow. That's all I have to say.
Well done.
But thank you guys. We love you.
You want to do the prizes?
Yep. All right, so are we screen sharing? All right, so, we gave out a lot of prizes throughout the event, but everyone who registered is a winner because you gave up your time and you came and you participated and you survived too. So it's awesome. So we have prizes for all of you. And I'm going to tell you what those are now, and then we will share those out in an email to everyone who registered, and then that way you'll have access to them. So give me 1 second to get that. I swear.
Right there. You can go to screen share.
Oh, sorry. I thought it was already up.
Go and just choose share, and then we can minimize this.
All right. It's back here.
We can go to
This one? Yep. All right. So here it is. These are the prizes, and I would like to tell you to redeem these prizes quickly. Some of them have like a month or two expiration date. So go ahead while you're still in the excitement of ECG and you're excited because you want prizes, redeem them, and don't forget to thank our sponsors because we couldn't give you guys prizes because we don't have money to buy all these really cool prizes that you're getting. So please thank them so that they will sponsor us again next year. So everybody that registered gets a Chromeville World license. So when you get this, I know this is cool.
Awesome.
And they've given us sheets that are branded with our logo and just amazing things. So the science app, the materials, the 3D printable figures. So when you get this, you'll have the instructions on how to redeem that prize. And then also easily gave us all 3-month free pro account access. So we will share that with you as well. Crazy incredible. So 3 months, you'll get to play this out. You'll be addicted, and then you'll want to it more, I am sure. And then also Who Knew It, which we absolutely love, and many of us are ambassadors for, and somebody's ambassador cards are all over my house now. But nonetheless, they still are giving for all of you guys the opportunity to get a free subscription. And so you'll have instructions here on that as well. And then Cami has a code for us so that you can have 1 month free the teacher license, so you can PDFs within your Google, and they now have Google Classroom integration, so that's even better. And then Participate is free for all of us, but they wanted to sponsor our event because they love what we do, and they know that Egg Change Global helps you to be stronger all over the world. And so here's information about that, so you can join that community with several thousand educators and lots of resources. So that's pretty awesome. And then we have one grand prize winner. Do you want to tell the prize, Dee? Because this actually comes from Dee's company that sponsored our event. So
yes, well, congratulations. We want to thank you so much, Camille, for participating this afternoon, but we would like to congratulate you with it's a smart notebook license, but we call it the Smart Learning Suite, which it has several advantages for you. Some are I can't even talk. Google components as well, but you would receive the Smart license for a year, and then also we'll connect with you and give you training on how to use it on every aspect of the software. So we have there will be a Smart certified trainer who will connect with you as well, either myself or we have another trainer, and her name is Lindsay. She's great. So we'll find time for that connection, and so reach out soon. And as soon as you do, we'll make a decision of when we need to activate that license, so you'll get a full year. So that's really important. But congratulations! I'm excited that we had the opportunity to offer that for you, because it's close. It's a $600 award.
Amazing.
So
wow, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's very awesome.
Yay.
So thank you, CC Systems for I didn't say it
Yeah,
right.
you said it right.
Yes, I said it right. Yes.
Yes.
So thank you for not only giving us this amazing prize, but also for providing for Dee to be here to be with us. So thank you very much for that. On the website are all of the logos for the vendors and also links to their website. So please, please, please tell them how thankful you are that they sponsored us. And I am going back now to Jamie.
That's all right. We got to stop sharing here. All right. So as we kind of come to a close, there has just been, oh my gosh, just if I can recap 5 years, 5 events. Holy cow.
It seems like
five.
in 24 hours.
Yeah, if I can recap what has happened in these past 5 events, it's just been transforming. It's been growth. It's been challenge. It's been connecting. It's been, you know, incredible friendships, professional development. Just, I mean, how many different things can we say we've received from all of this? And, you know, we've had organizers come through here and they've been a part of the beginning journey. Some that have been in the middle, some here just joining, and some that have been part of, hey, I have this crazy idea, what if? And just being a part of that whole journey. So this is my goodbye. It's been an awesome journey, and I have enjoyed every minute of it. And I've just tried to absorb every minute of it, knowing that this is the end for me. There's so many other things that I'm doing right now that, you know, I had to kind of weigh out what's best for the events, what's best for my family. And like many of you guys, you just, you know, you continue to move on and grow. So for me, this is the end of my journey with EdChange Global, ECG stuff. Will I always be a supporter and cheerleader? Absolutely. I will miss more than the day of the event, the people that I connect with through this on a regular basis. So that was the hardest part. It is with sadness to leave you guys here, but to know that all these connections that we've all made is certainly not tied to a specific event. It's those great friendships with you all and that growth that I've been able to grow with you guys and hope to continue. And most importantly, you guys know that it isn't over. Deborah and Cassie are going to take that baton and they're going to keep running. And Matt, I didn't know who was all making those commitments. I'm going to pass this over to Deborah, who is going to explain more and to see the future of ECG here.
Okay. Hi. Everybody walked away. No, they are walking away. No.
I'm here, Deborah.
Cassie is here.
Hey,
Okay, so like, just so you know, these are the right here, the original 3. And there's no way in the world we could have done it without this person coming to me and saying, "Hey, what if?
What
if? What if?"
I'm not going to say what if, by the way.
Of course not. Of course not. So even though Ed's going anywhere, know that there's no way she cannot be a part of this.
You'll see her.
You will definitely see her. We're already roping her in to come back for little things. So Frank, if you're listening, turn your ear. Anyway, but there's no way that events like this could be pulled off without amazing people that are just, well, for sure, she says, without amazing people that have great ideas. And this is what I like to say. People do something because it has to be done. And that's what has been at Camp Classroom and whatever, all the names we have been, have all, ECG has all been about doing what you think needs to be done because that's what's best for teachers, that's what's best for students. So that's not going to change. And while Jamie will be, and I don't know how we are going to do it without her, we are going to keep on collaborating. We're going to keep on communicating. So please
pray for Deborah and I.
Yes,
and
Matt and Dee and Jacqueline and Dan and all the other people we rope in because it's going to take a lot of people to pull that schedule together because she does that.
Because one person is not enough.
Which means if you are interested in helping Dan,
we
and others.
Yes.
Call us. I'll give you my number. Let's connect.
Yeah. So thank you so much for being a part of 5 amazing events. Of course, we know everyone on the organizing team is hugely important, and we couldn't do it without them. We also know we couldn't do it without you guys registering, without 43 countries.
Yeah,
43 countries participating. And I did get a tweet from one of our prize winners. It's just kind of funny to say. She kind of went off the grid for a little while. I thought, oh, lucky her, she's gonna go to sleep. But no, she texted and said, sorry, I was off the grid. I just flew to the Bahamas real quick.
Wow.
So, but then when she got to the
big
Bahamas, she jumped back on. And so
That's
it's
crazy.
amazing. You can connect from wherever.
Yeah.
Croatia, Texas, Bahamas, Japan.
For sure.
Yes, from all over the world. So thank you for joining us. Thank you for connecting. And we will be connecting again. So we are going to go to sleep. We're not even going to clean up. We're going to bed.
And we're not going to show you the kitchen.
Yes. No, it's a little bit of a mess. But thank you for joining us. And we will see you. So,
could we just also mention the people that have been part of the organizing team too? That
absolutely
that aren't here standing with us. So Amy Storer was here earlier and then had a pool party and didn't invite us. Like,
I know.
hey,
We could have been just
giving away
pool.
prizes from the
you,
pool.
Amy. And yeah, we also had Katie McNamara out in California. Actually, I've never met her face to face yet. So she's been part of the events, is like just doing so many things, being with her family right now, but also like just so intentional. So incredible job from these people that have been dedicated. We have Sarah Thomas that was making sure sessions were still happening, broadening and letting everybody know what was happening with these events. Flew out last summer.
Yeah.
Took a really crazy 360 and my face was only distorted. And then we also had just, oh my gosh, just let's see. I'm trying to think. Claudio was here. He's not part of the organizing team
cheated
yet.
in the Name the Tune.
Name that tune was so.
But he still did some cool sessions, so we have to.
He did some amazing sessions throughout the getting all the work.
Coach Still brought cookies.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I don't know if I could have made it without those. And then, there's just been, and we've had kids here. And you know what? They've been so enthusiastic about it the whole time. I mean, to the point where my son was like, why do you want to sleep? Like, where's your commitment, Mom? I'm like, actually, I think Deborah is going to beat me if I don't go to sleep. So I got to do it for an hour. But, it's like those kinds of experiences that you get your family involved and they're invested into what you're doing too. I think that is powerful. And all of you guys did it. We saw families. We had families stop in. We had Nicole Taylor stop in with her family. And, it's just amazing to see that this is certainly not one person on an island. That's what's so powerful about this. So I've loved it. I know that all of us are just found it just incredible to be a part of all of this and for everybody to be joining in from all over the world. All over the world.
All over.
We're done.
Good night. Spokojna noche. Paka. Bye-bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.